Nikianzia na what is finance bill. Finance bill for Garissa County is a bill of Garissa County government to provide legislation relating to various county property rates, entertainment tax, and other user charges. The finance bill covers all revenue collected in all departments of Garissa County government. We have made it into schedules. We have Schedule 1 up to Schedule 13. Schedule 1 says finance and economic planning. Schedule 2, agriculture, livestock, and fisheries. Schedule 3, environment and natural resources. Schedule 4, health. Schedule 5, youth, sports, social services, and culture. Schedule 6, land, physical planning, and housing. Schedule 7, urban planning and town services. Schedule 8, education, ICT, and library services. Schedule 9, outdoor advertisement. Schedule 10, traffic and parking. 11, bridges. 12, road, public works and transport. 13, trade, tourism, and entertainment. I'll be very brief. I will start with Schedule 1, finance and economic planning. This elaborates sales of county books, sales of tender documents, sale of county budget books, and others. Department of Revenue charges 1,000 shillings per tender document. Schedule 2, agriculture, livestock, and fisheries. Garissa County receives most of the revenue from livestock markets. Charges/fees indicates are as follows. Market access for donkey and cattle that we take from seller, it is called entry fees. Garissa Township, we charge 80 Kenya shillings. Sub-counties, 80 Kenya shillings per head. Stock auction fees, that is the buyer still. We've talked on the seller, now is the buyer. Per cow stroke per donkey, we charge Garissa Township 80 shillings. Sub-counties, 80 shillings. Loading fees. Per cow stroke donkey, we charge Garissa Township 50 shillings. And sub-counties, still 50 shillings. Export fees. Per cow stroke donkey, we charge Garissa Township 100 shillings. Sub-counties, Kenya shilling 100. Stock auction fees for the goat. We charge Garissa Township per goat stroke sheep, Kenya shilling 50. And at the sub-counties, Kenya shillings 50. Export fees for the goat stroke sheep, Garissa Township 40. Sub-counties 40 shillings. Auction fees for camel. Per camel, Garissa Township 300 shillings, sub-counties 300 shillings. Export fees per camel, Garissa Township 100 shillings, sub-counties 100 shillings. Livestock movement permit. Cows/donkeys per head, we charge 100 shillings for Garissa Township as well as 100 shillings per sub-county. Movement permit for sheep/goat per head, Garissa Township 50. The same applies for sub-counties, 50 shillings. Camel per head, 200 shillings, Garissa Township, and 200 shillings for sub-counties. Poultry, we also charge per 200 shillings for both sub-counties. Others are slaughterhouse usage, agricultural machines, machine services, hiring of tractors, and agricultural training center where we are right now. I'm now moving to Schedule 3, which is environment and natural resources. It entails environmental license issuing to garbage collectors, firewood cess, charcoal cess, and royalty cess. Garbage collectors, collection CBOs, and SACCOs, we charge per year Garissa Township 5,000 Kenya shillings and 4,000 shillings for the sub-counties. Garbage collection per hand cut. Per year, we charge Garissa Township 1,800 shillings per sub-counties. Garissa Township is 1,000 and sub-counties is 800 shillings. Other charges are 3 nursery. Per year, firewood says three nursery per year we charge 8,000 for sub-counties and 8,000 for Garissa Township. Firewood says per ton of dry biomass we charge 1,000 shillings in Garissa Township and 1,000 shillings per sub-county. Charcoal says per bag 50 kgs we charge 40 shillings in Garissa Township and 30 shillings in sub-counties. Charcoal 90 kgs, 60 shillings in Garissa Township and 50 shillings per sub-county. We will now go to royalty cess, that is sand collection, and hardcore marams. So sand cess, pickup, per pickup is Garissa Township 150 and sub-county is 100 Kenya shilling per trip. If you have a canter, that is 3 to 6 tons per trip in Garissa Township, we charge 600 and 400 per sub-county. If you are using lorry to ferry your sand, that is in between 7 tons and 10 tons per trip, we charge 800 shillings in Garissa Township and 600 shillings per sub-county. If your lorry still is that has a ton of 11 to 20 tons, we charge per trip Garissa Township 1,000 Kenya shillings and 700 shillings per sub-county. Above 20 ton, we charge 1,200 shillings in Garissa Township and 900 shillings per sub-county. Sand cess monthly permit is Kenya shilling 5,000 shillings in Garissa Township, and the same applies per sub-county, 5,000 shillings. Hardcore stones, per pickup we charge 200 in Garissa Township and 200 per sub-county, that is per trip. If you are ferrying hardcore stones, canter, which is 3 tons to 6 tons, we charge 500 Kenya shillings in Garissa Township and 400 Kenya shillings per sub-county. If you're using a lorry of 7 to 10 tons, we charge 600 shillings per trip in Garissa Township and 500 Kenya shilling per trip in sub-counties. Above 20 ton, and 11 tons to 20 tons, we charge 800 shillings in Garissa Township and 600 shillings per sub-county. Above 20 ton per trip, we charge 1,000 Kenya shillings in Garissa Township and 800 shillings in sub-counties. The ballast pickups, we charge 200 per trip and in Garissa Township and also 200 per trip in the sub-counties. If you're using a tractor, we charge 500 Kenya shillings in Garissa Township and 500 still in sub-counties. If you're using a canter which is 3 to 6 tons, we are charging 1,000 Kenya shillings in Garissa Township and 1,000 Kenya shillings in per sub-county. If you're using a lorry which has the capacity of carrying 7 to 10 tons, we are charging per trip 2,000 Kenya shillings in Garissa Township and also 2,000 Kenya shillings per sub-county. If you're using a lorry which is in between, or a trailer which has in between 11 tons to 20 tons, we are charging 3,000 Kenya shillings per trip for both sub-counties, Garissa Township and the other sub-counties. Above 20 tons, we charge 4,000 Kenya shillings in Garissa Township and also 4,000 Kenya shillings per sub-county. Maram pickup. Per trip, pickup we charge 250 Kenya shillings per trip in Garissa Township and 200 shillings per trip in the sub-counties. Tractor, we charge per trip 300 shillings in Garissa Township and 200 shillings per tractor per trip in the sub-counties. If you're using a canter which has a ton of 3 to 6 tons per trip, we charge 800 shillings in Garissa Township, and also we charge 600 shillings per sub-county. Lorry 7 to 10 tons, we charge 800 shillings in Garissa Township, and also 800 shillings per sub-county. 11 to 20 tons, 800 shillings in Garissa Township, and 800 shillings per sub-county. Above 20 tons, per trip 1,000 Kenya shillings in Garissa Township, and 1,000 Kenya shillings in other sub-counties. Bricks stroke blocks pickup, 200 Kenya shillings for both sub-counties, Garissa Township and other sub-counties. Tractor per trip, Garissa Township 300, sub-counties 300. Canter 3 to 6 ton, 500 Kenya shillings in Garissa Township, 500 per sub-county. Nafikiri wananchi watukufu mmeelewa maana ya finance bill. Kila category amepewa somebody ambaye kwa very expert ame-explain, mmeelewa. Sasa ni wakati wa nyinyi kupeana maoni yenu. Hii session inaitwa question and answer. Mnauliza maswali yenu ili mpeane maoni yenu kuhusu every sector. Kwa sekta kila sekta tungependa mtu mmoja awakilishe, mtu mmoja waongee na mtu mmoja katika hiyo group, awakilishe hiyo group, atuulize hiyo input ya hiyo group, and then sisi pia tu collect hiyo maoni yenu kwa ujumla. So tuanze na group gani? Okay. Peana hapa. Can Yusuf?
aan ka socdaa maamooyinka qaadka marka annaga canshuurta aan bixino aad bay noogu badan tahay ilaa hadda macnaha Garissa County kelina canshuur kuma bixino, Cielo County waan ku bixinaa, Meru County waan ku bixinaa. marka countiga saddexaad waa Garissa. maalintaan ugu yarnaa canshuur waxaan keenaa 30,000, maya maalintaan ugu yarnaa waxaan keenaa 20,000. marna waxaan keenaa marka roobku u qaadka badan 30,000 baan keenaa. marka inta ka badan inta hadda aan bixino ka badan ma agoodi karno, sababta ay taana abaar baa dhacday meeshaan qaadka geysanayne. annaga waa qaad baalkeena markuu roobka daana wuu bataa, markay abaarta taana wuu guraa oo macnaha uu qalali.
haraan gurana harada Garissa waxaan bixinaa canshuur 3,000 bishii. markaa gudubta bridge-ka aadid oo madhawa ka soo gurta ala 1,200 aan bixinaa, 1,200 shilin aan bixinaa. taraqtada arada raraysa waxaan bixinaa 1,200. markaad xamaaliga bixiso, taraqtadii aad bixisid, ninkii tandazayna aad bixisid, oo shidaalkii aad bixisid, oo dareewalkii aad bixisid, oo taambooyiga aad bixisid, 3,000 bishii aad bixisid, ma isweydiisan gaariyaashan maxaa u hara? sababta bil kasta 3,000 aan bixinaa haddaan shaqaynay haddaan shaqaynay. waa go'anta waxa stiika meesha lagu dhajiyo. canshuur anaga inta ka badan ma bixin karno, intaasaan awoodnaa, intaasaan bixinaynaa insha Allah.
countiga jirankeena oo Tana River per trip waxay charge gareeyaan gaariga 1,200. waa halkii tripka. anaga countyasha kale kama liidano, waxa ay ka charge gareynaa inaan charge gareyno waa yeeli karnaa, laakiin anagoo dadkeen u naxariisanayno yaan dhaanay cala gaari 3,000 bixiyo bishii. that is 100 shillings per day. magar hadda waxaan ku kordhinay waa 2,000 bes, 5,000 yaan ka dhignay. 5,000 hadda u xisaabto cala gaari per day waa maalinkii 200 shilin hata ma gaarayso. ma faham? marka category maxallaha per trip aan lacag ku qaadan lahayn yaan ka saarnay inta trip darabta gal, laakiin bish markay dhamaanto lacag 5,000 kale inoo keen. intaas ma ahayd moogi haddana ra'yigiin haddaan u dhiibateen waan tixgelinaynaa annagaa isku noqonaynaa marka waan arkaynaa insha allah duleera.
One director, are you on schedule 13? On 115, small traders shop and boutique. I was once a small trader and we had a problem. Dhibban ku qabnay bariga dukaamada yar becsharada hoos bay aad u tahay maanta maadaama nin siyaasi ahay inaan maanta miis ku fadhiisto mar baan dukaamo yar qabi jiray waan rabaa inaan wax ku darsado becsharada aad u hooseysa. So from 3,800 I could have proposed to be 3,000 from my side. Hortina canshuur bixinaan ku qasbana waddanka canshuur ku dhisan yahay dhaqaale kale ma haysto waa inaan taa isku raacno. haddii canshuur la bixinayo systemka lagu bixinayo canshuurta waa in technology lagu bedelo uu noqonin rasiid iyo qalin ruux haysto oo wuxuu naga qaaday inay dawladdu u galaysa aan ogeyn.
The issue of parking fees. I don't know if Garissa has reached that stage of maybe where maybe if Mheshimiwa parks his car somewhere, he can maybe pay that parking fees. Have we reached that stage? Inshallah, maybe to Tafika. I can see it is 50 shilling per day. That is something very maybe. So the county need to actually specify all those parking spaces so that the wananchi can pay those parking fees.
Na jambo la kwanza ni mambo ya liquor license. Hiyo ndio biashara ambao sisi tunafanya hii town, na tukiangalia figures ambazo mmeweka siko juu sana comparing with the other counties. Nataka hata pia bwana director ukiwa na time borrow from the other counties, you see what they pay. Here they are too high in Garissa. For example, ukiangalia liquor license, here we are paying for the night clubs, we are paying 70,000. If you go to a county like Tana River, it is 24,000. If you go to Makueni, it is 30,000. So this place, the licenses are too high. The other thing is about the AOD license. If you go to above with the meat roasting point, you are charging the highest 40,000. With the national government, we are paying 3,000. If you compare with the Tana River, they are paying 2,300. Go to Makueni County, they are paying between 5,300 to 7,400. So here we are overcharged, one director.
Mesha asfahano, Kenyadan anaga markaan xoolaha gaariga inta ka saarno ama u tagto xagga ka soo saarto loo dhawaay bahasha aan tagno ama Masai Mara aan ka soo saarno gaariga haddii waraaqda movement permit gaariga anaga aan 100 saarno 50 shilling baa movement permit na loo goyn meeshana 500 baan bixin jirnay inkastoo mar hore konton naga qaadi jireen waa la bedelay 500 Soomaalideennana laba jeer handii lagu celceliyo war naga daay 500 haday rabaan ha cunaan naga dhaafan dhaana lakini 500 in la kordhiyo ma rabno.
Harusi tumeona hapa ya kwamba county government inasema ya kwamba kijana anapofanya harusi kuna ile pesa anatoa kwa serikali ya county 5,000. Mimi kwa maoni yangu nilikuwa nasema hivi. Hii 5,000 itolewe. Vijana wafanya harusi, in fact instead vijana kutoa pesa serikali iwapatie pesa. Maoni yangu ni kwamba serikali iwapatie 10,000 ili vijana wafanya harusi.
Mnaumiza sana sub counties. For example, kuweka technical institute 825,000 charges, we would like kama ziko ikuwe reduced. Mambo na private university mweka 150. We will also like mu reduce hii pesa hii mweke up to 50,000 from 150,000.
I'm a businessman here in Garissa for the last 40 years. And I felt concerned that I should be in this participation because there are things you do which are not very good. I'm doing business here. I'm being charged very expensively. I'm the KBO beer distributor in this town. I pay a license which is very expensive. And when my trucks are coming to this town, Every entry at the bridge, I pay 1,000 shillings. Every entry. When I go to Tanarifa, I complained. They agreed it to be incorporated in my business permit, because I'm the distributor. In the distribution permit, including transport, instead of you come here, bar, they are paying this one, depot, you are going to pay this one. At the end of the day, I'm not making anything.
Advise people that to be focused. Let's pay taxes. About illegal, put a petition. Siku ile hii itakuja kwa bunge. Mimi najua mtasikia. Leteni petition yenu, tutaangalia, tutareview. That is where tunaweza kanyaga kidogo. Na ni siri nimetoa, lakini ni sawa. Acha nitoe tu.